hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, Nick Pivetta. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. And a pitch. Hooks the corner, and we're underway from Fenway. And that's outside, and it's 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 3-2. That one out to right. Abreu makes a nice running catch. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Aaron Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Oh, 2 now. Ball 1 there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And now it's even up. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground. Whips it to Casas, and that is the inning. Middle of the first, no score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Nestor Cortez Jr. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Bunting for a hit. Not in time. He's safe.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Rafael Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now the lefty. That to right. Makes his way towards it. Torres pulls it down.
Batting third.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Now batting Tristan Casas. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. Man at first, one away. That one fouled off. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now Masataka Yoshida. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Duran at second with two down. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. Ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Kicks and fires. Just outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now at Fenway. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And here it comes. This one popped up. Wong under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Rizzo.
And here is Anthony Rizzo.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
The second baseman, Gleyber.
2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres will hit next. Torres, multi-time All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next pitch is outside. The Yanks down by a pair here at the top of the second. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it's off the green monster. And wow, he puts on the brakes at first. So just a 2-out single.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Torres leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now 1-1. Two outs. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Out to center. Duran gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the rookie right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. The wind and the pitch. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
The 1-2. And that one is inside.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That clips the zone, and the count even 1-1. Red Sox leading it by 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. And he chases that one. And there's 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Volpe gets it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston, but they're on top 2-0. Back inside Fenway Park, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. Wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty delivers. That's outside, and it's 3-2. Red Sox by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, out towards left center. O'Neill makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a pitch. That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong, as the lefty gets to work. And he pumps it a strike. That misses off the outside edge. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And he lays down a bunt. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And the 0-1. Foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Going, gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Off the plate inside, 1-0.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The wind to kick the pitch. In the air, left side. This looks like extra bases. Throws to second, not in time. He's got a double. Here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Gets to it with a slide. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
The batter, number 7.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And they lead by 4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Trevor Story. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Casas off of first with 2 away. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage. Count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Going 2 now. Stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees nothing. Start of the 4th, and now Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. To the right side. Whips it to Casas. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time. In the air, right field. Abreu sizing this one up. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, designated hitter.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a good eye there.
That's inside.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Misses outside, and it's 2-2. Laid down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in
Leading
Boston,
off,
here's
for the
Tyler
Red
O'Neill.
Sox. No left field. Tyler O'Neill.
The wind of the pitch. Changeup on the corner at the knees. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Picks up strikeout number 7. So digging in, Vaughn Grissom rounded out his first time. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. LeMahieu drifts towards it, drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Connor.
2 outs, base is empty. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1 there.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
1-1.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Fenway, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Anthony Rizzo. Pivetta back to work. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Casas takes it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to hit, and he's already singled in this game.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And that's down and away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Wouldn't chase that time. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher's screaming no and the hitter saying yes, and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
And now Alex Verdugo 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop,
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 22 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. The Yankees trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a ball popped up. Grissom under this one. And that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. here at Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now batting Jaron Duran. The pitch. Not close with that one. And that is ball one. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. Volpe makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 2 away. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. First pitch just misses. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Rizzo steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Greg Weisser.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. And the pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Renan Bernardino preparing to come on if needed. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. And a superb diving catch.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's DJ LeMahieu. That misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
The Red Sox leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fly ball to right. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
It's Aaron Judge now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And ball one to Judge.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And the righty deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner at second here, one gone. Judge rips that one. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto.
Soto's batting stance oozes with personality. It's one of the most recognizable in the game, Boo.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The Yanks lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. So they turn things over to the righty, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. On the ground to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Trevor Story now. And first offering is fouled off. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. He legs it out.
this was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done, and the defense right there stood no chance.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Loaisiga picks over. Story back in at a dive. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Story leads off first with 1 away. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
O'Neill in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Ball to strike. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 63. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Yankees looking to rally. Right-hander kicks, deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And the pitch. That one misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Little chase that time. Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Boots it to first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2-1 now. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 count.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Here's the 2-2. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here is Gleyber Torres. And a big swing and a miss.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And he deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Duran calls it in, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Alex.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. This one in the air. Casas settles underneath it. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, and they trail it 4-1. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. The right-hander back to work. And it's fouled away. Yo, 1. Just missed. Next pitch, not close, up high. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Slapped foul. Fly ball down the line. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Center fielder, number 16.
And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. He's already homered here in this one. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. On the run, throw to first.
No,
not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Man aboard, and here is Devers, 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike. Duran, the runner at first with 2 gone. And right back to the mound. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Martin.
Chris Martin.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. Fought off foul. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Snags it on the run. 1 away. And here is Austin Wells.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Martin, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider.
Ball.
And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next
Ball
offering is downstairs. I say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So the batting order turns over. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. He did not go around. The 1-1. And another ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Yankees trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. That
Now it's
misses.
3-2.
3-2 now. Right-handed reliever. And that one in the air center field. Duran moving under this one. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second.
Hey. 1-1.
That's a little bit low. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
He goes down looking. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning for
Ron Marinaccio gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Rizzo. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Outside. And that's ball 3. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
at first with one gone. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Marinaccio checks over to first, and he's back. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Bernardino.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Juan Soto now.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
And here it comes. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Jakes, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Winkowski, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a ground ball to first, and he can't come up with it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. And that skips in the dirt. The Yanks down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for Anthony Rizzo. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And now the lefty. And another ball. Way outside, and it's 3-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
This to third, and that should be extra bases. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. And that one wrapped foul. Strike on the outside corner. 0-2 now.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
The Yankees down to their final strike.
1 ball.
Oh, right to the backstop. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give him a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
5-1 is how it ends. Kenley Jansen picking up the save for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.